Hi guys, it's Pinkstar. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be going through all of the books that I got in 2025. I didn't do any actual book hauls throughout 2025, so I thought this is the perfect time to do one massive book haul of everything that I got in 2025. And there's a lot. Considering I only ended up reading I think 41 or 42 books last year, there's 66 books here, so I either need to read faster or I need to slow down on the book buying. But yeah, some of these are collection items more than reading items, so to speak. But yeah, you'll see. I'll go through all of these. I'll start with all my just standard edition books, and then I'll go through some of the fancier special edition books. Alright, so a couple of these are actually like birthday presents and things like that. They're not all purchases, but I'll tell you when I get to those ones what they are, because most of these I have purchased myself. So we'll start off, the first one that I ever bought last year was Quicksilver, and I read this straight away, absolutely loved it. It was my favourite book for last year, so yes, I was very happy with this purchase. Alright, I think I'm going to have to go through these pretty quickly because there's a lot. Okay, so we have The Sword of Kaigan. We also got Blood over Brighthaven, also by M.L. Wang. I am looking forward to reading both of those, still haven't read them. I got The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. I pretty much own most of Leigh Bardugo's books. I wasn't sure about picking this one up, but then I saw it on special at the warehouse and I ended up just getting it because I think it was like $10, so can't go wrong. Alright, next I got Beneath These Cursed Stars by Lexi Ryan and Between These Broken Hearts. So this is a duology that is set in the same world as These Hollow Boughs. I haven't read these ones yet, but I really liked These Hollow Boughs, so I'm hoping that I like these as well. Next I got the First Law trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. So we have The Blade Itself, Before They Are Hanged, and Last Argument. Is it the Last Argument? Yes, Last Argument of Kings. So I got these when they were on special as well. I think I paid like $12 for them or something stupid. Yeah, but yeah, I'm really happy with those. Again, haven't read them, really want to. It's one of those series that I think everybody always talks about around fantasy, and yeah, I will get there. Next I got Spark of the Everflame, Glow of the Everflame, and Heat of the Everflame. Again, these are ones that I think was like, this one I think I just got online, but these two I am pretty sure I got from the warehouse where it was like a buy one get one half price. Yeah, this last one is like a chunky book, and I've heard really good things about the series, so I am looking forward to eventually getting to this one. Next we have another duology. We have One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. Again, another one that I've heard a lot about, and a lot of really good things, so yeah. We also got A Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. I don't know why I got this one. I just remember it was something to do with dragons and it looked cool. I don't know, but I haven't read it yet. I know there's a second book out, so I do want to get around to reading this one so I can see if I like it before getting the second one. Next I got Heavenly Bodies, another one that I've heard so many amazing things about, and I know the second book has just come out recently, I think. So yeah, I really need to read this one, and then hopefully if I love it as much as everybody else has been loving it, I'll get the second book. Next I got Bloodguard by Cece Robinson. Yeah, I don't even remember what this is about. I think this was like the second book that I bought last year. It just looked cool at the time, I think. I don't know, there's something about this cover that I really love. Just with the like the red on the white. I don't know. It's really cool. But something to do with like a gladiator arena and some a guy trying to save his sister. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. Again, one that I need to get around to reading. So far I've read like one of these books. Not doing too well. Alright, we have Her Majesty's Royal Coven. I got this one because it's bright pink. It stood out. And I was at the airport and it was in the airport sale for $5. So I just had to get it. Yeah, you know how it is. Next I got Queen's Rising and The Queen's Resistance. I actually got these off a Facebook marketplace. So I think I paid like $20 for both of them. Yeah. Really happy to have these. They just look really pretty. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like them or not. They are young adult, I think. But yeah, we'll see. Alright, so next I have Anathema. I just had to get on the hype train with this one. Everybody was going on about it. So I ended up picking it up. Have not got around to reading it. There is a trend here, guys. Again, also Nocticadia, another one by Kerry Lake. We'll get to it eventually. Also got Her Radiant Curse. I think this was another one that I picked up from Facebook Marketplace. I just wanted it to go with the rest of the series. So the Six Crimson Cranes and The Dragon's Promise. So this was the third book. I had to get it to match, so yes. Next up we have Fireborn. I got this one because I heard a lot of good things about this. It has actually come out traditionally published now, but this is the indie version, and I actually really like the indie version more than the traditionally published version. I don't know, it's just something about this cover that's so cool. But yeah, eventually I'll get around to reading it, and then if I love it, I'll purchase the other two. So I'm just holding off though. I'm tempted to buy the other two just because I don't want to miss out on getting the matching editions. That's the struggle when you buy books, is that you kind of want to buy the whole series to match. So you've got to kind of, you know, get in while you can so you don't miss out. But yeah. Next I got Cruel is the Light. This one was actually given to me from my birthday from my work friend, so thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. It's just so pretty. Look at that cover. The second book comes out this year, so I do want to read this and then pick up the second book. But yeah. Alright, so we're nearly there with the standard editions. I got Metal Slinger. Oh my god, I keep saying Metal Singer, but it's Metal Slinger. Yeah, second book again comes out this year, so I need to get around to reading that one. Next we have Once a Villain, which is the final book to Only a Monster. I've got the other two books, so I had to get this one to go with them. But yeah, I haven't read this one yet. Okay, next we have Blood and Steel. Again, this was the indie edition. So I think this is, I have a feeling this is getting traditionally published. Obviously her other series is traditionally published, the Iron and Embers, but this is the first series in the Legends. This is the Legends of Thesma first book, and I really like this. You can't feel it, but it's got this like real nice like velvety matte texture to the cover. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. So I do want to get the other edition, like the other, I think there's 4 books. But I want to get the others so that they all match with the indie edition rather than the traditionally published. Because yeah, as I said, I like to have matching editions. So there's that one. It's actually very heavy for like a not the chunkiest of chunky books, but it's a weighty book. Next I got The Scarlet Veil. I got this for $10 from the warehouse on sale, and yeah, it sounded good. I read like the first chapter just to see what it was like, and it sounded really interesting. I think it's about vampires from what I remember. Yeah, it's about vampires. So yeah, I always love a good vampire story, so hopefully this is a good one. I haven't heard too much about it, but there is a second book to this as well, so if I do like it, I'll get the second one. Alright, next is a recent one that I got, which is Lord of Legends. This was one my mum gave me. She's already read it, and it's about a unicorn shifter. And I love unicorns. Unicorns are like my favourite mythical creature, and I don't really read enough about unicorns, so I'm really excited to read a book about a unicorn shifter and see what it's all about. The main guy apparently is the king of the unicorns, so yeah, we'll see. I'm not a huge fan of this cover though, that's the only thing. Like, I don't know, people on my covers is kind of like a weird thing, like real life people on covers. I don't know. What are your thoughts about it? Let me know down below. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of people on my covers of my books. It's just a little bit odd. I like to imagine what the characters look like myself, I think, mostly. Alright, next we have another duology. I have Phantasma and Enchantra. I just really love these covers, and I just wanted to join the hype train on these because I feel like everybody was talking about these, especially when Enchantra came out this year. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about these books and a lot of people love them. So yes, I am excited to get around to reading these. This one is actually on my like Romantasy bingo card to read, so I'm definitely going to be reading this year. Alright, next up, this is actually 4 books. It is the Mistborn Wax and Wane series. So I read Mistborn Era 1, absolutely loved it, it's one of my favourites. So my husband got these for my birthday. Yeah, haven't got around to reading them yet, but I do really want to read these because I absolutely love Brandon Sanderson's work, and Mistborn was like one of my all-time favourite series. So, alright, next we have Fear the Flames and Wrath of the Dragons, another one that is on my Romantasy TBR. So, should be getting to that this year. And then I actually have a trilogy. We have the Ever King, Ever Queen, and the Mist Thief. So I picked all of those up from the warehouse this year. They just look really pretty, and I've heard some really good things about this author as well as about this book in particular. So I'm really excited to get around to reading those, hopefully in 2026. And lastly, for the non-special editions, I have Direbound. I actually bought this for my mum, for looking after my dog when I went on holiday, and I just had to buy myself a copy at the same time because why not? But this is also on my Romantasy bingo for 2026, and I know the second book's coming out this year, so I need to read that. Alright, so that was it for the non-special editions. Now we move on to the special edition books. Alright, so first off we have Forbidden Alchemy by Stacey McEwen. The second book I already have pre-ordered. I'm really excited about it. This was one of my favourite books of 2025. Loved it. And this edition is just really cool with the sprayed edge. And the fact that it's a paperback. There's not many paperbacks with sprayed edges. There are getting more and more now, but yeah, I'm really happy with that one. And my other paperback with sprayed edges was Alchemized. It's not really a special edition. This is just how the first edition came. But oh my god, this book, stunning. Like, also massive, very intimidating. I badly want to read it, but at the same time I'm very scared to, so yeah. Alright, all the rest of these are hardbacks. So we have A Language of Dragons. So this one with the sprayed edge is very pretty. I already have pre-ordered the second book, The War of the Wyverns. But yeah, it's a beautiful edition. Look at that. Woo! So pretty. So yeah, so that is, got the gold foiling. Love it. Right, next we have Wild Reverence from Rebecca Ross. This is the Waterstones edition. And yeah, it is very pretty with the sprayed edge. We have the internal artwork. I think it's the same on both sides. But yes, very pretty. And it has like writing on the front of the naked hardback. And yeah, that one is just stunning. Love that. Next I got Fourth Wing. This is the ANZ edition. It just matches the rest of my ones up there. So I already had Fourth Wing. I had already read it by the time this came out. So this is just more of a trophy to match my other editions. So yeah. Alright, next I have another version of Quicksilver. So this was the deluxe edition. Oh my gosh, look how like, woo! Those are some shiny sprayed edges. It's got the artwork on the inside, which I love. And this is actually the reverse. It has a reverse cover for the ANZ edition, but I prefer just the standard black one to the white, I think. But yeah, happy I got that one. And then of course I got Brimstone when it came out, and I'm really excited to read this. I'm currently re-listening to Quicksilver on audiobook just so that I get like an update before going into this one, because obviously I read Quicksilver at the beginning of 2025 and I can't really remember everything, and I want to make sure that I know what happened going into this one fully. So yeah, but I picked up this one and it says Carrion on the inside, and the back cover. Ooh, we have little onyx, and oh my god, it's so cute. So yeah, and this is also one with a reversible jacket, but I just kept them with the black ones for now because they match each other. So yeah. Alright, next we have Sweet Nightmare. This has the sprayed edge. I don't think it's like an actual special edition, is like so to say, but I think it's just the first edition of the hardback came with the sprayed edge. But yeah, it is really nice. So I got that one. And then I got the Barnes & Noble's exclusive edition of Powerless, and Reckless, and Fearless. There's nothing too fancy about these. I'm not sure what the actual difference is between the normal hardback and the special edition hardback. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Barnes & Noble one. They had a sale and I picked them up, so yeah. Next is another Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. This one is really pretty. So this is The Knight and the Moth. And it has this beautiful sprayed edge, absolutely stunning. End papers, also really pretty. There's like this moth on the hardback. Mostly I just love the sprayed edge is like stunning, like absolutely stunning. Also these pages are like really white compared to like other books. But yeah, I haven't read it yet, but it is on my Romantasy bingo list, so should get to that one. And next I have The Stars Are Dying and The Night is Defying. The third book's also come out as well, but I haven't got that one yet. I got these ones because they were on special and I couldn't help myself. They are absolutely stunning. So we've got the sprayed edge on both of them. Beautiful. But the thing that gets me about this book is the naked hardback. Like, look at that. Why is that not on like the main cover? I don't know. This is stunning. So pretty. Like, gorgeous. And then obviously the second book also in the same fashion has beautiful naked hardback, which kind of makes you want to just display it like that. But yeah. Now we'll leave the covers on to protect them, but yeah. Alright, next I got Among the Burning Flowers. So this is the Broken Binding edition with pretty sprayed edge, so it matches my other editions right there of Priory of the Orange Tree. So yeah, I had to get it to match. Has like this mat on the inside, and naked hardback is beautiful as well. Yeah, so I got that one in a Broken Binding sale. Next I got Heart of the Weirdwood. I actually got this one for free because I won a competition on Instagram for Broken Binding credit. So yeah, this ended up being free, and it is the third book to Gods of the Weirdwood. So I have the other two. I had to get this one. And it's got really cool sprayed edges as well. And it's signed by the author. It's also like a numbered copy. Got 1,161 out of 1,500 copies of this edition, so that's pretty cool. Alright, we're nearly done. Next I got 5 Broken Blades. I got this from Facebook Marketplace. So they had all 3 of the books, 4 Ruined Realms and 3 Shattered Souls. So got the whole set. That's obviously the deluxe first edition with the sprayed edges. So pretty. Very, very happy with those. Next I got Brigands and Bread Knives. This was a pre-order from Broken Binding because I have the other 2 and I had to get it to match. So pretty. This again is another signed edition and has like a cool naked cover as well. But yeah, it just goes with my other 2 books, Legends and Lattes, and what's the second one called? Bookshops and Bone Dust. So yeah, got that one to go with them. And I also got Talon Sister and Titan Child by Jem Williams. This was also from the Broken Binding sale that they had. Has these really cool sprayed edges. Heard really good things about this duology. I think it's about griffins, which is really cool because I don't feel like there's many fantasy stories about griffins. So yeah, I am excited to get around to reading those eventually. It's a high fantasy, so that's cool. Alright, last 2 we have On Wings of Blood. Yeah, this is the ANZ edition, very cool. Yeah, very happy to have this one. I don't think there's anything there's nothing too exciting on the inside. There's this quote on the front of the naked hardcover, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's just pretty, and I've ordered the second one as well to go with that. Last but not least, my most recent purchase, To Bleed a Crystal a Bloom. This is the deluxe edition. Yeah, really happy with this one. They had it at the warehouse They only had one copy left, so I had to grab it. But yeah, this is a very pretty, yeah, I am really excited to getting around to reading this one. I mean, look at this stunning end pages. It also has like a special naked hardcover, and it has this reversible dust jacket as well. So I think I like the original dust jacket, so just leaving that one on for the time being. But yeah, really happy with that. Alright, so that is it for this haul. That's all the books that I got in 2025. As you can see, my shelves are looking a little bit bare, so I need to put these all back on. But yeah, and there's quite a few of them that I really need to get around to reading ASAP, because there's some really good books. But let me know down in the comments if there's any of these that you have read and you highly recommend I read sooner rather than later. And maybe what was your favourite special edition that I showed? Is there any that you liked more than the others? But yeah, that is it from me. If you did like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really helps me out. Comment down below, as I said, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye!